Hello and good morning from Simi Valley again. We are back out here for Little House on the Prairie. For the 50th, they had that really cool festival that we went to, which I vlogged, and I will link in the description the link to that video. What they're doing today is they're offering a tour of the Big Sky Ranch where they filmed Little House on the Prairie. So they were offering this tour at the festival, but there was just so many people wanted to do it that they sold out and they didn't have enough tickets for everyone. So now they have added 2 dates where you can buy tickets and just go on the Big Sky Ranch tour. So today's the first day that they're doing the tours. It's June 8th, and then the next day that they're doing them is June 15th. So you can still go to the Simi Valley website, buy a ticket if you guys are interested in doing that. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go to Big Sky Ranch and we are going to tour where they filmed Little House on the Prairie. They have some like facades up like to represent some of the buildings, and we have a very special tour guide. I can't wait to show you who it is. All right, so we're here. We just checked in. They gave us our lanyards and some flyers, and we got some really exciting news about who our tour guide is. So our tour guide is one of the main, at least in my opinion, characters on the show. So can you guess who it is? I love this. How adorable is this? So we have Alison Arngrim, Nellie Oleson. She's out here meeting and signing merch and stuff.
Do you want it signed? Do you want the tag?
And then they also have a merch booth with a lot of the merch that they had back at the 50th festival that we went to. Which, one of the things I'm contemplating getting that I didn't get last time is this tin cup. Which is really like a soup pot. It's so big. But I love that, so I might get this. But I still haven't decided. Alright, so we have some more of the Little House on the Prairie 50th anniversary sweatshirts. And now they have this long line to get on the bus. Alright, so we're here waiting in line to get on the bus. And our time slot is for 11, which it is now 10:59, so we should be boarding soon, I would imagine. Here comes the bus! Oh my gosh, that's a school bus. I haven't been on a school bus in so long. Everyone else is getting off and we're getting ready to get on. Alright, so with our ticket, they gave us this Little House on the Prairie Big Sky Movie Ranch bus tour pamphlet, which looks super cute. I love this little keepsake that we get to have. So they have little photos and descriptions of what the facades look like that they've built. And then here's some information on the team behind the scenes. Alright, mostly everyone's gotten off, so we're just getting ready to load. The line is moving. The line is officially moving, and we are getting ready to get on the bus. There she is. There's our special tour guide.
I shouldn't be doing this. I need to like get in a safe seat position. And like this is the part where I tell you to remain seated and don't stand on your seat and be really careful. Like I just did and almost fell over. So I'm very limited amount of time, and we'll keep an eye on you. So that'll work. But yeah, this is much nicer paved, I really have to say. Now, you guys, you probably, this is where the only phone was. There were no cell phones back then. So all the water and all the piping and create a whole system of irrigation to have the stream in town and the stream here, because then, oh my God, it's the Little House on the Prairie! Pictures, everybody take pictures. I love how we have like a big danger sign. That's probably good. Yeah, no smoking. This place go up like lots of tickets. Look at that tree. It's the tree.
That is the tree.
It's there. House in the barn where it's exactly where they were. It looks exactly like the thank you Ola. Guy who painted them sitting right here. Boom, boom. Artist Ola in the house. I didn't spend a lot of time here. Okay, Town Party Country Party. I came down here. my little curtsy. Now wait, it's the Edwards, but it's also the Gardens, right?
Yes.
Because we have that rotating best friend family thing going on. And everyone's like, wait, why were they never there at the same time? That's just one of those terrible Hollywood stories. The fabulous Victor French, Mr. Edwards, got himself another gig. There's a show called Carter Country. So bang, zoom, alternate family. Did they ask? Did the Gardens ever say who lived here before us? Did he say it was my best friend who disappeared here? But yeah, that's where it was, and it looked like that. And so there was the creepy haunted thing where the guy had like the picture of his wife who's long gone. That is a freaking rattler. Look at the size of the rattle on that. Oh my God, that is a giant rattlesnake. Stone ghost, the grind stuff table with an extension cord because it wasn't me and not me. If I told you how, didn't I sit there and when I was wooing the son of the pig farmer, we had our date right there and I would sneak out to see him. So this is where the mercantile was. This is where I spent my life. The upstairs bedroom thing, we've seen like the Nelson Harry's room, my room, we saw and now we're at school. Okay, and it wasn't that big, it's true. I mean, these are slightly smaller, but the school was amazingly small for what it looked like. And then we have the bell, and of course this bell is about as good as the bell we had. We did not have a real bell. The number of people asked me, where's the bell? Where's the bell? Well, it's gone because we didn't hang a real metal bell because the real bell would make so much noise. Broke and they fixed it and went, whatever. And now, my hotel. I love this tour is all about me now. I'm very happy. I like that part. This is my hotel. Worst graduation gift ever. I don't want a restaurant and I don't want to learn to cook. Who's going to do the cooking? But somebody was always loading bags there and hurting themselves. Paul, Almanzo, all had a hell of a time loading bags. They're going to make, a slasher film. They're going to make Porky's, 12. They're going to make something possibly pornographic or violent using the little house, using the school, using the mercantile. He said, I can't pay for everyone's therapy. When these sets they grew up with, I can't let that happen. I can't let bad things happen to these sets. And they've told me I got to get out. I got to get everything out of there. What am I supposed to do? And he did. He said, I'm not going to blow up a church. I'm not crazy. And I'm not blowing up the little house. And so those were dismantled. And then Stan Ivar for many years had huge chunks of the little house in his shed, in his yard, and guarded it with his life. But they blew it up.
All right, so they have let us off the bus. They have the bus is here. There's my Evie, and we have this space, so we can't go past this. So there's not really any space to like walk around and look at it, but they did let us off. How cool is that? There's the Ingalls little house, and there's their barn. I love this so much. So again, we're off the bus. You can see like the little sets where people will drive down with their wagons. And this here is the hill that they ran down in the beginning. Look at how beautiful is that? Oh my goodness. I just can't get over this. Everywhere I look, it looks like Little House on the Prairie. Everywhere that I look, literally it looks like Little House on the Prairie. I can't stand it. It is so wonderful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at their house. There's their house with the tree. Look at that. Wow, that is so amazing. There's also a ton of snakes and tarantulas they set out here, so that's why maybe they'll let you off, maybe they won't. All right, so it's time to get back on the bus. So when we got off the bus, they said they're giving away these free Little House on the Prairie posters. So we each got one. It's actually humongous. It's like the size of my wall. All right, so I just got off the tour. Oh my gosh, I feel like that was a whirlwind. Like it just happened so fast and then it was over so fast. I don't know. Hopefully any of you that are going to be going on the June 15th tour, you guys can get a couple of tips from someone who's been on this before. My first tip would be to make sure that you get here early and prioritize getting in line and waiting in line for the bus. What we did is we went over and looked at like the merch and stuff and met Alison and everything first, and that was definitely not the best thing to do. That stuff is going to be there when you come back. You can definitely go over there and look at it afterwards. So although I will say, because Alison was the tour guide, she didn't stay at her booth right after we got done with our tour because she was running the next tour, so we would have had to wait another 90 minutes for her to come back. So that's, that's a consideration too, because we did get to talk to her, meet with her, because we went over there first. But these seats on this bus are first come, first serve. It is a school bus style, so your seats are very squished, and they pack these buses out because there's a lot of people that want to see this. So every single seat was full. In fact, there were too many people for our bus, so some people had to wait for the next bus. That said, we got in line late, meaning we were kind of towards whatever, you know, the back of the bus and whatever was left over. So we didn't get to sit together. Every single one of us was on a different seat. We didn't get to sit together at all, except for Evie, obviously, I was holding her. But also none of us got a window seat. And if you're going on a tour where you're gonna be on the bus the entire time, at least, you know, 98% of the time, you want to have a window seat. So that was not the best idea. Definitely prioritize getting in line for the tour, so that way you are one of the first people on, and you're going to get to sit with your party, and you can pick a window seat if you want, and you can have just an option as far as where you're sitting, because we didn't. We were just stuck with whatever was left. Honestly, it did impact my experience. I didn't get to really see things very well because anything that I was able to see was kind of over someone else's shoulder, and then looking around hands of people trying to film and, you know, take pictures and stuff, which is fine. It's just that, you know, if you're able to get on the bus first, you can have the window seat to be able to see. So definitely prioritize that. But yeah, I mean, honestly, all in all, we really did have a great time. I was so happy that we got to meet and talk with Alison again. Nellie is one of my absolute favorite characters on that show ever. She's just so cool and funny, and I don't know, I just really enjoy her. So I was so happy that we got to meet her again, take some pictures with her again, and she did such a fantastic job being our tour guide. She had all of this little, you know, tidbits of information because she's on the show, and she gave us these little like behind the scenes insider scoop info and trivia and things like that, and it was great. I honestly loved having her as a tour guide, so that was fantastic. And then just getting to be there, and like anywhere that you looked, like all of the plants and everything that you saw, it literally looked like you were on the Little House show. It was just fantastic. Honestly, it was so fantastic. I don't know, it was just so lovely and magical, just like to see their house and the big tree right there. It was lovely. It was so wonderful. Honestly, it was totally worth the ticket for that. I really enjoyed myself, and I really loved getting to be at the Little House, the Ingalls house. Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. So I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please hit the like button, and also don't forget to go check out my vlog where we go to the actual festival that they had back in March for the 50th anniversary of Little House on the Prairie show. That was a great day. That was a fantastic day, and I got to meet Ma, and it was just wonderful. So definitely go watch that if you guys enjoy Little House on the Prairie. You guys can see like the inside sets and stuff that they recreated for that festival as well. So yeah, go watch that. Please hit the like button, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.